Ever find yourself wondering what kind of jack you need for your car? In this video, we will break down everything you need to know about jacks, how they work, their best use cases, and important safety tips. And by the end, you'll know exactly what jack will suit your needs. Let's get started. The scissor jack is the most common found jack in emergency kits. It operates using a simple screw mechanism that extends and collapses like a pair of scissors, making it compact and lightweight for easy storage. This jack in particular can lift 2 tons, making it perfect for SUVs and sedans. While this is a reliable choice for roadside emergencies, it does require a lot of manual effort to lift the vehicle, which also means it's not the quickest option. Because of its design, it's designed mostly for emergency situations and not for the garage. Some of its limitations are it's not ideal for frequent use, it is slower and requires more effort compared to hydraulic jacks, and it is less stable on uneven surfaces. However, it is the best for emergency roadside tire changes. Moving on to the next one, the hydraulic jack. For those who work on their car rather frequently, this is the best jack for you. Because it uses hydraulic liquid, it is so much easier to lift your vehicle using this hydraulic jack than it is the scissor jack. These jacks are better suited for compact cars and trucks, and the reason why is because it's harder to get this thing under a very low vehicle. Not to mention, this one has an easy pickup handle, and it also has swivel casters at the bottom, making it an easy way to roll this around the garage. So this is what we would consider the original form of the hydraulic jack. We also have a low profile version, which looks like this. You've probably seen these are actually pretty common. Now these ones are a lot better if you have sports cars or cars that are lower to the ground because you have a lot more clearance. Although the one downside already that you can probably see is that these are huge and they're very, very heavy. It's also important with hydraulic jacks to keep up the maintenance. You always have to make sure that they have enough fluids and that nothing is leaking because that would be not good. Despite their bulk, these jacks are usually the best go-to option if you want a really stable and easy to use jack. Not to mention, they're probably the most durable of solutions that we offer here at Dynaline. These jacks, however, do come with some limitations. They are heavy and it takes up more garage space. They also require maintenance by checking the hydraulic fluid levels. These are best for regular garage use, maintenance, oil changes, and repairs. Let's move on to the next one. We have the bottle jack. This one is my favorite because it is very compact and it has very, very good heavy-duty applications when it comes to lifting. This tiny one alone can lift 4 tons, while the scissor jack that we saw at the beginning of the video could only lift 2 tons. Why is that? Like the floor jacks, this one also uses hydraulics, which allows for the really compact form factor. These jacks are ideal if your vehicle has a very high clearance. This is because you can rotate this top part to extend it up, and on top of rotating this top bit, then you can jack it up, allowing for it to go actually way higher than you would originally think. Before we get ahead of ourselves, it's also important to note that pneumatic bottle jacks also exist. These are special because you can hook them up to an air compressor to lift up the hydraulic system, all while having the option to manually lift them up as well. These can lift significantly more weight. This one in particular can lift up to 20 tons. There are downsides, however. Because of its small form factor, it actually can become very unstable if you're not on flat ground. Its limitations are it is less stable due to a smaller base and is not ideal for low clearance vehicles. However, it is best for trucks, SUVs, off-road vehicles, and farm equipment. These are also very easy to store and they're relatively lightweight, so you can bring these around with you. Now, to what I think you guys have all been waiting for, we're gonna bring out the biggest jack in this list. Now for this next one, you want to grab some of your off-roading buddies because this is the jack for them. Unlike the other jacks that we talked about in this video, this one can lift 7,000 pounds, making it one of the most versatile jacks in this entire lineup. Also, it has the highest lifting range of any jack that we have listed prior. This jack is ideal for lifting, winching, clamping, and pulling vehicles out of tough spots. Because of its tall adjustable design, it's often used for lifted trucks, jeeps, and off-road vehicles where the extra height is necessary. One thing that I also want to talk about when it comes to these jacks is they're very dangerous and you do need a lot of experience before you start working with these. These are not suitable for smaller cars, however these are perfect for trucks and vehicles that are larger. And they are a must-have for serious off-roaders because of their incredible lifting capacity. Some of the limitations of this jack is that it requires a lot of experience to use safely, it is unstable on hard surfaces without a base plate, and it is not suitable for small cars or typical road use. However, these are best for off-road enthusiasts, trucks, jeeps, and rescue situations. Now, with all this information, what jack is right for you? To keep it simple, if you're in an emergency, use a scissor jack. If you're going to be working on your car in your garage, we would recommend the two hydraulic jacks that we have, the low profile and the regular one. If you're going to be working on your heavy duty vehicles, whether that be your truck or your ATVs, we would recommend a bottle jack for that. And if you're going off-roading, the farm jack is your best friend, but remember to use it safely. Now that you know everything about automotive jacks, please tell us in the comments below which jack you'll be picking up for what job. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!